welcome to some live tarot readings. So my name is Desiree, and this is Burning Waters of the Moon, and I do tarot readings. I'm going to start off with some readings for the collective, and then I can take personal readings as well. So this is my first live for the calendar new year, the Gregorian calendar has started over again. Lucky us. So let me see. Let me pull the chat up here. I hope everyone had a nice holiday. Hi, welcome in. Just getting set up here so I can do a few tarot readings. If you'd like a reading, let me know. I'm going to start off doing a reading for the collective. I have a few of my favorite decks here. So, hello, Sarah. How are you, my dear? My name is Desiree, and one of the many things I do is read tarot. So that's what I'm going to do for you tonight. I've got a really cool new oracle deck, the Dream Song, very pretty. I love it a lot. The box is gorgeous. It has gold sides. Yeah, you can ask for a free reading. I can, sure. What is your question? I'm trying to pull up my chat over here, but for some reason it's not coming up. So I can see a little bit better. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yes. Sarah Nick's doll. I've already smudged the area. I've brought in my elements. I work with the elements. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Doing some tarot readings for the peoples tonight. If you would like a reading, please let me know. Hello, Andron. Okay, so Sarah has a question. I'm waiting for her to put her question in the chat, but Andron, I will do you next. Can I ask more than one question? Are they all related, or what's up? How are we doing that? So Andron, I got you on the list right after Sarah. Okay. I'm going to get my glass of water here. This is my friend's channel, The More Intuitive Me. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Doing some tarot readings tonight. So if you would like to get a free reading, please let me know. Spiritual goals. Okay, Andrew, I'm going to put that down for you. Spiritual goals. All right, Sarah, how about we do one question for you, then we'll do Andron's, and then we'll do your second question. Okay, Sarah? So what's your first question? And then we'll do your second question after Andron. Okay. So spiritual goals. All right. Andron, do you have a spiritual practice right now? Is there something you're wanting to work towards? Is there something you'd like to explore? Wonder why it's okay. You're welcome. So let me know your first question, Sarah, and then I'm trying to get to know Andron a little bit better. Many, but your lifelong spiritual goals. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Do you practice anything in particular? Like, do you work with the elements, the four directions? What is that? That the pagan, where they like to, work with the seasons and all of that. So, can I ask, is Joy Jackson after me? Is she jealous of me? Oh, okay. Okay. It's going to be a little bit harder to read on Joy Jackson, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to read your energy, Sarah, and see what I can get from that. Reading on Joy is going to be a little bit tough, just because I'm not like a psychic or anything like that. But I do think I can read your energy. Okay. And Andron, you do Kriya meditation. Okay. I don't know what Kriya is. Can you please tell us? Okay. All right, Sarah, let's see what's going on with you and Joy. Okay, Sarah wants to know what is going on with Joy. Right. I don't know about you guys, but it is hot outside today. I am in Texas, Gulf Coast, and it was, I mean, it wasn't hot as it usually is. Usually we have like 90, 100 degree weather, but for January it is very hot. Like we were outside in shorts today. All right. Oh, let me do the split for you, Sarah. I mean, we even have to turn on our AC. So we're just having some very warm weather, which I don't mind because I am not a fan of cool or cold weather. I prefer the nice hot and humidity. All right, let's see what's going on with Joy and Sarah. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Desiree, and I'm doing some tarot readings. If you'd like to get on the list, just put your question in the chat. 72. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what it's like here. It's about 75. So, all right. Let's see what's going on with Sarah and Joy. Wow, Sarah. You've got lots of reversals in here. So the first card I pulled for you is the Page of Swords, and it's in reverse. We do have a major arcana here, the Lovers, interesting, and also the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is telling me that there are some, oh look, it's my friend Elizabeth. Yes, Elizabeth, we can plan. I'm only going to be on for a little bit. So I thought you were busy, so I haven't really heard from you today. So, you know. But I'm doing some readings. But yeah, we can definitely plan. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I will be up. I will be up. I've been working a lot. I was working today, though. I did some bookkeeping work. And right now, I'm doing some tarot work. So Sarah wants to know if Joy is after her. And it's very strange that I pulled the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. So I'm kind of feeling like there might be a situation in which there were some feelings involved, because of the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. The Page of Swords is in reverse, and the page is Earth of Air, meaning this page being a young energy is looking to understand the world around them on an intellectual level, really kind of getting in the nitty gritty, doing some stuff. So, oh, don't worry about it, Elizabeth. My mind, in case you haven't noticed, goes in all kinds of different directions, and I can kind of hop on different wavelengths very easily, on and off. So with the Page of Swords, this energy, like I said, is young and very exploratory. It's exploratory in nature and really trying to understand the world around them. With it being in reverse, I feel like there might be in relation to joy, I feel like there might be a situation that you're not really understanding what the true nature of it is. We do have the Six of Swords in reverse, and this is generally thought of the card of like moving on, moving to calmer waters. And because if it's in reverse, along with the Five of Pentacles, we have these two together. And I'm getting the feeling that there is some, I wouldn't say that joy is after you, but I do feel there's some unresolved issues between the two of you, or maybe involving a third person, because we have the Three of Pentacles here, which is like a teamwork. It's like working together, group work, everyone coming together, putting their energies into something and creating something. So perhaps you guys were maybe a part of some kind of group, or a friend group or something like that, and somehow something went awry. But the main energy I see here is our Page of Swords, and I just feel like you don't, the situation at hand hasn't been fully explored, therefore not fully understood. And the King of Wands is also here, but he's in reverse as well. And this is Fire of Fire. So with this being in reverse, I do feel like there is some passion, but that's not quite the word. There is some I want to say investigation, but that's not investment. There's some investment within this relationship. So maybe you guys had some sort of intense relationship, and then somehow it just kind of fizzled out because of this misunderstanding. But I do see you guys are connected with this lover's energy, meaning I don't know if there is an attraction there, a former attraction. But if anything, because the lover has shown up here, I think that there's a lesson to be learned from this situation going on with Joy. And with Ace of Cups being in the bottom of the deck, that is a very emotional card. So I feel like there is some emotion wrapped up in this. So overall, I would say that maybe not quite after you, but I think there needs to be some more digging into the situation. Like, why do you feel that she's after you? You know, maybe you guys need to sit and have a heart to heart. There might be some kind of misunderstanding. But with this Page of Swords being in reverse, I feel like you need to get to the bottom of this. So let me know how you feel about that. And that was for Sarah. Yes, Luke, you can certainly get a reading. I'll put you on the list. You're going to be after Sarah. Sarah has 2 questions. Andron is next. Hello, White Cat. Oh, do you like cats, White Cats? I love cats. I have 3. Yes, White Cat, you can get a reading. You are on the list as well. I have Andron, Sarah, Luke, and then you, White Cat. So you guys put your questions in the chat, and as soon as I go through, when I finish with Andron, we'll get to the next person, which is Sarah. So Sarah, put your second question in the chat, and also Sarah, let me know if that resonated with you, if you understand, if you have any extra questions as well. All right, Andron, are you still with me? Andron has a question about their spirituality. They want to know what their spiritual goals are. So Andron practices Kriya or Kriya meditation. I don't know if those two are the same, but let me use, oh yeah, let's use this one. So this deck, I forgot what this deck is called. Oh, the Guiding Light Tarot. It has this cool pentacle on it, and it has this cool rainbow etching. All right, Andron, this is a very cool deck. So let's go ahead and read this. Are you still here, Andron? I'm going to start shuffling for you, honey bun. Let me know if you're still here. Andron wants to know about spiritual goals. Does anybody know what Kriya is? Let me make sure I'm in the right, like I have all the, yeah. live chat. All right. Okay. Oh, hey, Lori. Oh, you like my shirt? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, it looks like I'm paused. Oh, did I pause it over here? Oh, I paused it over here. Sorry. I got my computer over here because it's so hard for me to see my phone. It's far away from my face and it's harder for me to see my phone. So, okay, I paused it. Hi, Lori. All right. Andron's here. Okay. Andron wants to know their spiritual goals. All right. Split the deck. And I see your second question, Sarah. Okay. One more shuffle. Get this going. Kriya is a purposeful yogic action or technique, and then often combining breath, movement, sound, and focus designed to create a specific energetic or mental shift and support an inner transformation. Ooh, that sounds fun. Thank you, Lori. Oh, Yogananda. I started reading that book that Yogananda was writing. I think I have it still. I haven't finished it, but I have it. Some call the hand gestures. You mean the mudras? They call the mudras? Kriya? All right, let's see. Andron's spiritual goals. 6 of Wands, the Chariot, 9 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands, King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Wow, lots of fire for you, Andron. And we do have Major Arcana, the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a card of harnessing energies, right? Getting two opposing energies, getting them to work with in your favor. You are you're kind of like the director. You're kind of like the chariot driver. And you're working with these energies to get them to do what you need them to do, take you where you need to go. Okay, up top here we've got the 6 of Wands. Now this deck is not so much RWS based because it's more of a pip deck. So generally this card is thought to bring recognition, but it's our main energy here, and it's flanked with the Chariot and the 9 of Wands in reverse. So there's lots of fire energy going on with this. And so what I'm seeing here is that you're going to be putting some things together. You're going to be combining things. We've got the 6, which is 2 threes. Threes is a number of creation. And so when I see that coming together, when I see a 6, I see like 2 energies coming together to create another bigger energy. So I get the feeling here, because we also have the Chariot, which is about combining energies, is that you're going to incorporate some other disciplines. Like, since you work with the Kriya, you're going to incorporate that with other disciplines. We do have the 9 of Wands in reverse, and this is such a pretty card. I'm going to show it to you upright, but it's in reverse. It's such a beautiful card. And this card generally means being like tired, kind of, you're getting to the end of the rope and you're like, oh, and you're just you're almost overworked, but you're keeping with the game. And so what I feel is that this multidisciplinary focus that you're going to have is going to be a lot of work, but I don't necessarily see that it's going to be tiring for you. It's just that you're going to have to stick with it for it to for it to bloom in what it needs to bloom to. Now we also have the Two of Wands, and this is a pretty card too. Look at that. Two of Wands. And this is basically getting your passions, your resources, your ideas. It's like getting ready to embark on a journey, so to say. And with this here, I mean, this is further confirmation that you're going to be bringing two disciplines together. You're not just going to be focused on one thing. It's time to maybe branch out or to just wrap your arm around something else and bring it into your practice, bringing it along for the ride. We do have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. So with the Page of Swords, now, like I was telling Sarah earlier, this is a young energy and this person likes to really explore, understand everything. So I kind of feel like you might be in a situation where you feel like you kind of understand and you know everything. But with our King of Pentacles here, so we have these two and both of them are in reverse, the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I feel like there you should take very you should take heed, take care not to think that you know everything, or not to think that you've come to the point in your practice where, you know, you've kind of hit the top, right? There's a lot more to be gained. There's a lot more to be understood. There's more aspects, more things that you can pull into your practice. So I hope that resonates for you. Andron, do you have any questions? Let me know if that resonated. Let's see. $19.75. Scooch them down a bit. Oh, scooch them down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably fix my camera too. How is that? I can pull the camera down a tad too. Let me just pull it down so y'all can see better. Okay. I think that's better. We'll put that one a little top. Okay. You're welcome. Can you do me a favor? Oh, yes. Oh, I can hit the thumbs up button because I am on my other channel. I have two channels, by the way. Okay. Oh, they do. This deck is really pretty. I really like this deck. Victoria Iva is the artist of this deck, and she also did the Black Tarot, not to be confused with the True Black Tarot. It's just the plain Black Tarot, not the plain Black Tarot. It's just called the Black Tarot, but really cool black and white deck. Almost like a complete opposite of this because the cardstock is kind of like matte. This is, of course, shiny. So all right, cool. You're welcome, Andron. I hope that kind of gives you some kind of direction, somewhere to go. All right, Sarah, you're up, honey bun. Let's see. I saw your second question. Oh, Laura, you were in Dr. Oh, Heather's live too. Oh, darn it. I saw that. Okay, Sarah wants to know what's to come for me. Okay, so you kind of want a general reading upcoming. All right. We can do that for you, Sarah. And Luke, if you're still here, go ahead and put your question in the chat. And we will get to you right after Sarah. Ooh, that was almost a disaster. I almost dropped everything. Oh, I didn't even use my Oracle deck. You know what? Let's use this Secret Mirror deck for you, Sarah. I'm going to use Secret Mirror. This is a semi-black and white deck with pops of color, pops of yellow and red. And it's kind of like an anime style deck. Where did I get this deck? I think I bought it from Etsy. Luke appears to have left the chat. Oh, darn, Luke. And White Cat, do you have your, oh, hey, Jolene. I used to work with a girl named Jolene. I miss her. She was like, she was funny. She was funny. She was fun. Yes, that was a long time ago, though. All right, Jolene, would you like a reading? Oh, there's Luke. Okay, Luke wants to know what's to come. All right. What a coincidence. So does Sarah. And that's what I'm reading for Sarah right now. What's to come? And White Cat, you let me know what your reading is. I mean, what your question is. Okay. All right, Sarah, I'm going to do one more shuffle. And then we're going to see what is to come for you. All right. Wow. Okay, Sarah. All right, so, oh, let's see. Can y'all, I probably got to bring it down just a little bit. Okay, so I did a reverse pyramid on this one for some reason. It just happens that way sometimes. Okay, so we've got Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, the Hermit in reverse, which is a major arcana. We've got another major arcana, the Moon, which is upright. Then we've got the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers yet again, Sarah. So with the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Hermit, what's to come? So, okay. The Hermit is an energy of going deep within and understanding oneself. And with him in reverse and him right next to the Five of Swords, I kind of feel like there is a conflict that's going on, and you're kind of avoiding the situation, and this kind of lean towards what's going on with Joy, I think. However, with the Ace of Wands here, this tells me that you're kind of on the precipice. You're kind of on the edge of understanding a situation, or maybe understanding yourself, or understanding that you need to start doing a little bit of some internal work. There might be some ongoing conflict that that kind of keeps popping up, and it kind of like it might be the same type of conflict that keeps popping up, but for some reason you're not recognizing that there's a pattern here. And I think that because we have the Moon here and the Six of Wands, I generally feel, well, generally, I wholeheartedly feel that you're starting to understand that, or like, I think it's subconscious though, it's because the Moon is here, but you're starting to understand that there is a pattern, and that you don't quite want to continue like this. So with the Knight of Cups down here, I see you exploring more. I see you going deeper and exploring your feelings, your emotions, and how it relates to the world around you, and how it relates to conflict. And while the Hermit is in reverse, these cards down here show me that you're going to flip this Hermit around, because like I said, I feel like you're starting to see on a subconscious level, you're starting to see the patterns that are emerging. And you've kind of decided on a subconscious level that you don't want to continue doing things like this, that you want to do something about it. You want to put plans into action where you don't keep repeating the same cycle. And that is what healing's about. That's what working with our past traumas are. That is what it is to discover yourself, to discover your ticks, what ticks you, and to be able to create and cultivate an energetic field around you, and bringing people and things around you that make you feel good and that are going to propel you and put you up on a pedestal, so to say, right? And right now I don't really see that you're doing that, but I feel like there is an underlying feeling of you maybe thinking that you need to make changes, or maybe that you're not completely happy, or maybe just feeling like you want more. Okay. And so I do see coming up for you, you're going to start going deeper and exploring those things and really figuring them out. And I don't know, this might have something to do with joy, or maybe joy is a catalyst in the situation that's going to bring you forward, that's going to bring you into the light, I guess you could say, and help you to start understanding yourself and your patterns a little bit more. So let me know how that resonates with you, Sarah. Let me know if you have any questions. Hello, Maria Scorpio. Okay. All right. So the next person I have is Luke, and Luke wants to know what is to come. All right, cool. What a good reading for you, Sarah. I like that for you. So if you're not already experiencing those feelings, they're going to start coming. You're going to start seeing that there might be something for you to dive deeper into, to understand a little bit more. All right, Luke, you're still here. Thanks for hanging out, Luke. We are doing you next. For this one, I'm using the AV Soma Tarot, which is a lot of foliage and skulls. Bird skulls, to be exact. And this deck is kind of pippy as well, but it's not a bad thing. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is my moderator extraordinaire. I'm her moderator extraordinaire as well. All right, Luke, what is to come? Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, Strength in reverse. Oh, let me bring this down a bit. Okay. Then we've got the King of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles also in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we've got Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so Three of Swords. This one has three swords stabbing what looks to be like some sort of lily or hummingbird type flower. So usually in the RWS, the Three of Swords is like heartbreak, sadness, and just overall not a very good card. But when I see the Three of Swords, first of all, threes is a number of creation. We have the 1 and 2 come together and they create something wholly different, totally different, like father, mother, and child, right? And we've got the Queen of Wands down here, and the Queen of Wands is a card of sort of similar to the Empress in which she takes care of things. She puts her loving energy. So like if we look at this card, we see that this Queen of Wands is teardropping things into this kitty cat, and the kitty cat is also teardropping things into the Queen of Wands. So there's an exchange of energy here. And so the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords read together is the coming together, the creation, if you will, of not only energy but some thoughts, some thinking. Swords is air energy, which has to do with communication and thoughts, and and then we've got strength over here in reverse. Now strength is like an inner fortitude, inner willpower type thing, and with it being in reverse, I feel like um you're not putting forth everything that you have. You're not putting forth all of your energies, or maybe you don't really feel as confident as you should be in what it is that you're doing. And when I say should be is because when we put our energy, our resources into something, we believe in it, right? Because we're not going to be putting in things that are precious to us into something that we don't think is going to be worthwhile, to work out. And so if you're investing all of these resources, time, money, whatever it is that you have, your passion, your thoughts, your ideas, you have to be you have to believe in it. You've got to believe in yourself. And just having that heartfelt trust and believe in yourself can help you propel yourself to get you where you need to go. So we also have the King of Swords down here, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel that you do have an idea, a pathway. You have a plan. Look, check out this card. This is the King of Swords. Um, you have a plan of where you want to go, but it just seems like with our strength card being in reverse, that inner fortitude, that is that's kind of what's holding you back a little bit. We also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Both of those are in reverse. It's interesting that this side of the reading is in reverse, but this side is upright. And with these three cards being in reverse, it almost feels like you just don't have that self-esteem that you can take charge of bringing your ideas into creation. You don't have that full belief within yourself that you can do it. So my advice to you is, because you have the Three of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords all in upright position, you have the logical mind, you have the plan to do what needs to be done. You also have this compassion and passion to do what it is that needs to be done, to take care of it, to take care of business, to create whatever it is. I think it's time for you to believe in these resources, these inner resources that you have, to go ahead and bring it into fruition and bring it into your physical world. The Seven of Pentacles is often thought of being that card of waiting, watching your crops grow and knowing the right time to harvest. And so by using all of these energies over here, thoughts, logic, ideas, passion, creation, you can bring it over to this other side, and you can turn this patience, this caring, this loving, this excitement that the Six of Wands brings as well. And you can sort of use all of these together to increase your self-esteem, because I think you can. We all have the capability to do things that we want to do, right? We all have the capability to work hard, and to put our resources into something that we are passionate about. Now, sometimes, it doesn't, just because we're passionate about something, it doesn't necessarily equate to like making a living in this capitalistic world that we live in, right? But if it fulfills you, you can do that on a level where you can get your fulfillment from doing the thing that you want to do while also, working whatever it is to help get you through your Pentacles life. I went off on a tangent there. But anyway, so um for you, Luke, I say you need to increase your self-esteem a little bit more. Understand that you do have the mental power, you have the passion to create something. And you just need to believe in yourself a little bit more. And I think you can do it. I think you've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands on your side. And I think if you can just believe in yourself a little bit more, then you can accomplish many things. All right, that's what's to come for you, Luke. Let me know how that resonated with you. Oh, and also you have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And this card speaks about getting all that you want, right? This card talks about having everything that you want and being, more than content with what you've done. So overall, very good reading. Just a few things to work on, but nothing wrong with that because we all have stuff that we need to work on, and that's kind of what life is a continuous working on oneself to just be better, right? All right, let's see. Hey, Maria. Yeah, my name is Desiree. My channel name is Burning Waters of the Moon. Kind of a long story, but basically it's about transformation. Pouring hot water over rocks creates this steam, and it turns into something different, right? So, okay, let's see. Luke, White Cat, are you still here, White Cat? If you are, put your question in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, I love the water and the moon too. That's one of my favorite things. Oh, really? I'm a Scorpio sun in tropical astrology. And my moon is in Libra in true sky. And in tropical, I think my moon is in Virgo in true sky. And in tropical, my moon is in Libra. So, ooh, Cancer rising. Oh, wow, Scorpio sun and moon. That's awesome. Okay. You've got 7 planets in Scorpio. I have 9 placements in Virgo. All right, White Cat, are you here? My dear. Let's see. White Cat. Okay. All right. Oh, I dropped my pen. Ooh. Okay. All right. So Luke is done. Luke, do you have any questions? Tell me if that resonated for you. Oh, my hair. Look at my hair. I have it clipped back here, and sometimes my hair just pokes out. Okay. And White Cat. So who is after White Cat? Maria? Maria Scorpio? Let's see. Sarah's done. Oh. Now Nellie PL wants to know if you're pregnant. Oh, I don't know. I've never read that question before. Huh. It's probably a better idea to take a pregnancy test. I don't think I would rely on somebody looking at cards on the internet to tell you if you're pregnant, because that is a very special thing, meaning you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to not drink alcohol, not do any kind of drugs or anything like that, because it's possible you now have something growing inside of you that you're going to be in charge of for the rest of your life. Okay, not the rest of your life, but having a child is a big deal. Congratulations if you are. So Nellie, I don't think I should, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable reading that. I've never done that. I don't really feel comfortable reading or telling you if you're pregnant, because I mean, if I'm wrong or I misread the cards or something like that, like, and what if you are, and then you go out and you have like a 3-day bender or something, that's not good for the baby. So I think you should take a pregnancy test. Okay. All right, White Cat seems like they're gone. Oh, hey, Andron. So you're a Gemini sun, Mars, Mercury, North Node in the 7th. Okay, all of that's in the 7th. Cancer moon, Jupiter 8th, Sagittarius ascending in your first house. Okay. What's your question, Maria? I'll do you next because, oh, Jolene. Jolene, are you here? I don't think Jolene wanted a question. I think she just came in and said hi. All right, Maria, let me know what your question is, and I will answer it to the best of my abilities. Will me and Philip be a couple again in 2006, or has he met a new woman? We were together 9 years. Oh no. Okay. All right, Maria. So have you been talking to Philip? Wow, that's a long time to be broken up. All right, so I will read your energies on this particular situation, Maria. But just know that the best thing to do is talk to Philip. And, because a relationship is built on communication, it's built on trust and stuff like that. And that's the best thing you can do. And if you can't talk to him, I mean, what is the point, All right, let's see. Maria and Philip. All right. He won't tell me if he's found someone new. He tells me he hasn't. Oh, well, he has told you then. He's a Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Okay. Do you think he might have somebody new? I mean, because your intuition. Sometimes you just got to go with it, There's a reason why you think things. I mean, actually, there could be several reasons. I mean, you could have some trauma around that. You can have some past experiences that make you think that way. So, all right, let's see. Maria and Philip. Is it Philip or Philippe? Oh, you don't trust him. Oh, yeah. If you aren't in a relationship, he's free to do his own thing. Philip. Oh, not Philippe. I like Philippe. It was that was a horse's name in Beauty and the Beast. All right. Philip. Okay, let's see what's going on with Maria and Philip. Queen of Cups. Strength in reverse. The Tower in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Cups. 2 of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor. All right, let's see if y'all can see these nice cards. Let's bring them down. Okay. The biggest energy we have here, or the main energy we have, is the Queen of Cups. Now this is water of water, so there's lots of emotion going on in here, going on with this relationship. Then we've got the Tower and Strength in reverse. So these are 2 major arcana cards, right? 2 major arcana cards. So these are very strong, very important energies. And surrounding the Queen of Cups, I feel like this relationship, um, you're hanging on to something that you thought was good, you thought was right, but it's trying. I think the situation is here to teach you something. The situation that I see is the relationship must have been a little like very tumultuous, but for some reason you're holding on to it. Um you're not allowing it to dissolve. And I think that there is an underlying reason behind that, right? You don't want to let it go even though it wasn't like the best relationship. And but there's a lesson to be learned because we've got the 10 of wands in reverse, the 7 of cups, and the 2 of cups in reverse. And the 2 of cups is connected to the tower in a way. And I feel like this relationship wasn't meant to for you guys to be together forever, but I really feel like this relationship was meant for you to learn something. With the 10 of wands, this is the card of like, this is such a pretty card. I mean, and this is generally thought, you have it in reverse, but I'm showing it to you upright. This is the card of carrying a big load, carrying heavy burden. But what I'm reading from this is it's not only a burden, but I feel like there's just something that you need to learn that you're not facing. And it's kind of been stacked up against you, and it's kind of been trying to let you know that it's here. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I need you to know this about yourself and about, whatever it is. But you're having a hard time facing that for some reason. The 7 of Cups here is upright, and this card can have multiple meanings. And the meaning that I'm getting from here is that you're not really focusing on what's like right in front of you. You have kind of like your head in the clouds type thing where you're you're not understanding your true emotions. You're kind of building something up, making it into something that you want it to be. And in general, I don't see that you guys are going to get together, but I think this is an opportunity, get back together. But I think this is an opportunity for you to take a look at this relationship, understand, like really understand where it went wrong, why it went wrong, and how you contributed to it. Because when usually when relationships, we get into relationships and they're kind of crazy or tumultuous or whatever, but yet we want to stay and we want to come back. There's a reason. And the reason being, there could be, like a trauma bond, or there could be a situation and that uh you experience something in childhood, and it created a situation. It created like a trauma situation for you. It created a trigger, and you feel most comfortable with that type of energy, even though that's not the type of energy that you want. But that's where you feel comfort because that's where you grew up, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. And the energy that I'm getting from this is that you've got to put these pieces together and, like I said, really understand how you contributed to the situation and what from your past is keeping you here, because I don't really see that this is a very good relationship. And on top of that, I feel because you said you don't trust him. I mean, why would you want to be with somebody you don't trust? You know what I mean? I mean, you guys are broken up. He says he's not with someone and you don't even believe him, you know? So there could be an intuition part of that, but there could also be the situation where um where you don't believe him, but why would you want to come back to him? That's like the big question in my mind. So so it's time to do some soul searching, my dears. Time to do like some meditation, find ways to do some inner child work, some um I know one thing that really helped me look at things was the tarot. The tarot is 78 cards. If you read reversals, it is 156 cards, and basically if you learn the meanings, or if you read intuitively, read based on the pictures, there are scenarios you can put up, with 3 cards you can put up, and you can maybe look at a situation in a random kind of reading, right? Or just a random card pull, almost basically like brainstorming, just throwing ideas out there and trying to relate. And so using tarot kind of not kind of, it really helped me understand things and look at things in a different manner. So so that's one of my suggestions. Another suggestion is to do moon work. I know you said you like the moon, which is great. I did a lot of moon work, not too much in the distant past, and that really helped me discover things about myself. Because I found, now this is gonna sound weird, but I have had actual conversations with the moon. I've been out there looking at the moon, and we had literal conversations. So, so there's many different ways to try to figure things out, and of course you can always go the therapist way, which I do have a therapist as well. So let me pull an oracle card for you. So I got this really cool. It's called Dream Song Oracle, and let's see. Let's pull an oracle card for Maria. This is really pretty. It has cute little foxes on it, and very cute. It's a small deck, shuffles wonderfully, smells good. Okay, let me check it. Oh, violent parents, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes just doing a little bit of spiritual work, working through traumas. There's lots of videos on YouTube too. I watched a few today about working through traumas. There's like a little tapping area that you can do. You put your thumb up here and you go like this, and then there's like this little indent in your chest, like, and the guy was like tapping on it. Um, oh, let me see. Let me share this video because it was such a good video. Let me see if I can share it in the chat. Um, and basically what it is you tap on it, and then you do some breathing exercises as you're working through these emotions, breathing them out, and it's almost like it's a release, but at the same time a rewiring, because you're when we have trauma, we attach ourselves to the emotions and we identify ourselves to the emotion. And in order for us to release that identification, and we've got to release the emotion first. We got to feel the emotion and then release it. And part of this tapping thing helps to release it. So, oh, you are so welcome. So it's like the EFT technique. It's actually called the TFT technique. And the EFT was based off of this technique because there's some breathing into it. Hello, love is the trend. Welcome in. You're welcome, Maria. And yeah, let me post it. Hold on. I gotta find how to do this. Actually, I know how. I just didn't want to leave this. All right. History. It's called Shadow Works Lets You Control the Simulation. So I'm going to share, copy link. Yes, you may ask a question. What is your question? Love is the trend. Okay, Maria, there's that. That's that is the video. So if you want to click on the link, you're going to have to like the video here, and you're going to have to click out, and then you're going to need to go to your playlist liked videos and then go back into the video that way, and then you'll be able to click on the link, because you can't really click on it um, just right now. You have to go through that back door or whatever to click on links. The more intuitive me. You're welcome, Maria. And let me know if I can help you. Send me an email. We can work. We can work on. Oh, I said I was gonna pull an oracle card for you. Let me pull it. All right, for Maria. What extra do we have for Maria? Okay. Oh, look, you got Court the Feminine, and that is what is on the guidebook and on the box. So it's card number 10. And in numerology, I read the 10s as a step up. So like 9 is completion, 9 is the end. And when you get to the 10, it's like a 1 starting over, but now you have a 0. And to me, that is like a leveling up. So everything that you've learned and gained from the 1 through 9, you're taking that into this next level as a 10. So it says, court the feminine. The word cunning is closely associated with the fox. Cunning, like foxes and women, has been given a bad rap. Many have twisted the word's sacred origins into something manipulative and conniving. But the word cunning arrives from an older Middle English word, ken, K-E-N, a range of knowledge or sight. A cunning person understands that deep internal sight and a wide range vision lead to building an authentic life. Excavate your deep knowing and trust its message. This is the way your soul sight grows sharp and your instincts return to the untamed power you were born with. Sharpen your cunning to cut away what no longer serves you. No matter your gender, your life deserves the fierce protection that feminine discernment can bring. I love that for you, Maria. I think that is great. Ken is the range of knowledge or sight, and it's a person that understands the deep internal sight and wide range vision leading to building an authentic life. I think that's great. I think that's really good for you, because having that long range internal vision is going to help you understand the situation with Philippe. And if you can understand that situation and maybe learn something from it, you can maybe even show Philippe too. So I'm not saying that this relationship is completely gone, but in the past it wasn't right. And perhaps if both of you can kind of come together and learn new things and grow together, then you guys could probably get back together. But the way that things are now, I don't think so. So you're going to have to change. There's going to have to be some changes there's going to have to be changes to be made. Oh, that still doesn't sound right. There needs changes to be made. Changes have to be made. Okay. You're welcome, Maria. And email me if you need something else. My email is in the my description more box. Okay, so the love is the trend. How's Dan feeling about me currently? You're so welcome, Maria. Oh no, no panic attacks. I'm sorry. And hello, Hawa Hassan. How the person in my mind feels toward me. Okay, Hawa Hassan, I will read you after I finish Love is the Trend. Okay, for you, Love is the Trend, I'm going to use the wonderful Tarot the Abyss by Anatorian. Love is the Trend. How is Dan feeling towards Love is the Trend? All right, guys, remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to be notified when I go live again. I go live sporadically. I don't post on a regular basis. I don't go live on a regular basis, though I've been trying to go live on Sundays because that's when my husband leaves. All right. And we can be friends. All right. Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I feel like there is some passion for you guys. You guys have had a pretty good relationship. Six of Swords is the main energy here, and it's about moving on, but it's in reverse. So I don't know if maybe you guys are having a hard time with something at the moment. We do have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups as well. So I feel that you guys, well, I feel I'm not actually reading how he feels about you. I'm kind of reading about your situation as a whole. Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, and that is two threes coming together, and three is creation, and two threes coming together is an even more of an immaculate creation. Also with RWS, this is about reciprocity. You know, somebody's giving their energy, and is it being reciprocated? Is Dan giving you the energy back that you're putting in? I do see that this is a sort of a slower moving relationship, and like I said, there is some passion and some happiness here, but we do have the King of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I kind of feel like there might be a situation where one person is giving a little bit more than the other person is, and of course, there needs to be an even give and take. You know, it's the scales aren't always going to be balanced all the time, but they need to, you know, more or less, you know, either, you know, kind of keep moving, right? We don't want one side of the scale to always be higher and lower than the other. You know, we kind of want there to be equal give and take. And what I'm seeing here is there isn't that equal give and take, and there is energy that's being put in, but it's not exactly being given out. And I feel like the happiness could be that it's kind of one-sided, that it's not so much that it's both of you guys that are completely happy. um, so so I would say that there needs to maybe be a little bit of a discussion, right? Maybe talking about expectations, needs, and wants, and how you guys can bring the can keep those scales moving so that it's not always one-sided. So short and sweet reading for you. Love is the way. So okay, Elizabeth, enjoy your dinner. um Let me know how that works for you. How does that resonate with you? Love is the way. Love is the trend. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Let me know how that works, or how that reading is resonating with you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, communication is everything with uh, relationships. Not only love relationships, but friendships and working relationships as well. You know, because a lot of the times things happen and we're human, and we all of us have had many different experiences, and when things happen we all have our own lenses, our own filter where we take in information, and that filter is all of our experiences and all of our traumas and stuff like that. And so when something happens or someone says something, it goes through that filter. And even if that person didn't mean it that way, we may feel some kind of way, right? Because of the filters that we have. So it's always important to talk about, hey, when you said that, that made me feel this way, or when you did that, I felt this way, you know. And that person, you give that person an opportunity to say, oh, you know, good. I'm glad you felt that way because that's what I meant. Or they can say, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, I, you know, that's not how I meant it. And you know, and it can open a dialogue between you two, and it'll clear the waters, which that is the best. So, oh, hey, Tracy, welcome. I'm from Texas, and I have a friend in Australia too. His name's Chris. So you're welcome, Love is the Trend. I hope that helps. All right. I'm doing tarot readings, Tracy, if you would like one. I can put you on the list. So now it is Hawa Hassan's, and Hawa Hassan wants to know how the person in my mind feels towards me. Okay. Let's see. All right. Hawa Hassan wants to know how the person feels towards me. Okay, Hawa Hassan. So it's kind of impossible for me to exactly know how the person feels towards you, but I can read the energy around you and see what comes from that. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on you, and we will see how that person. We can see what we can find out from there. Okay. Hawa Hassan, do you know, have you been to the More Intuitive Me's live? I feel like your name is familiar. Your name looks familiar. Hey, Ganesa, 24. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, yeah. Yes, see, Elizabeth remembers you. And I knew it looked familiar. Okay. All right, Hawa Hassan. Let's see. We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got Strength in reverse, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. With the Two of Cups in reverse under. Okay, so Queen of Cups, Water of Water, our main energy here. So I get the feeling that there might be a situation in which the feelings aren't quite reciprocated. And I think you're trying to look into the situation a little bit more than what you're really trying to dig deep into this situation and trying to find little bits and pieces to see if how you can fit into this person's life. With the Queen of Cups being in reverse, that's water, emotions, intuitions, and that's not that energy is not presenting as it normally should. I feel with it being next to this Four of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands, I feel like the person that you're thinking of might not know that that you have these feelings towards them. And so what I get here with the Page of Wands is that it might be time to explore, or maybe make your feelings be known a little bit. The page is somebody who is young and likes to explore things, understand their things that make them excitement, things that get them excited and passionate about. We do have the moon, which is our major arcana here in the center, and it's upright. So I feel that there might be a little bit more, what's the word, digging or understanding about this person that you need to figure out, or maybe even letting this person know, or maybe dropping hints to this person to let them know that you are interested, because it seems like they have no clue. We also have strength in reverse, which is that internal fortitude. And it could be that perhaps maybe you're a bit shy about expressing yourself and letting your feelings be known. So, if anything, I think maybe you should kind of hint around to this person a little bit more, and you don't have to come out outright and say how it is that you feel, but maybe just drop little hints and see if they'll pick up on it. Invite them for a walk on the park, or maybe a hike, or, maybe out with a group of friends. And then if you guys are out as a group of friends, it won't be totally obvious that you want a little something more with this person, but you can maybe give a lot of your attention towards that person, like you're with a group of 5, but you're kind of focusing your energy and directing it towards him. Make it light and happy, and as energetic as you can, because we have this Page of Wands here. So I feel like you have this energy to be excited, to be passionate about something, to maybe work towards something that you want. So that's my advice to you. I don't think this person really knows that you're interested, but if you are, like I said, something easy, a hike, going out with some friends, but nothing too formal where it's just you two, right? Um, and then you can get a better gauge, a better feel. Because if it's just you two going out for dinner, all the focus is on you, and all the focus is on him. And I think that might be a little too much for you. Okay. All right. So let's try that. Yes, Ganessa, you may ask a question. Now, Tracy McCullum. All right. I am with a younger man who professes his love for me. Do you see a positive outcome in a relationship with him? Thank you and blessings. All right. Okay, Ganessa, I see your question, and I'm going to go ahead and close it. You're welcome, Hawa Hassan. Is it a what? Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. I am growing my channel. I had 500 subscribers like the last time I went live, and then I was like, yay. And then I checked like a couple days ago because I was answering some questions or responding to some comments, and then it was back at 499. I was like, oh no, how did that happen? I lost like 3 subscribers. I don't know what happens. Sometimes it seems with these YouTube channels, it's almost like, I'm not going to go there, but like it goes up and then it goes down. It goes up and then it goes down. So, okay. All right. Is it a water sign? Yeah, it happens. It happens. All right. So after Ganessa, we're going to, yes, it is a tug of war. Oh, two water. No, it was two of cups at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, that is a water. That's a water card. And so was the card, your main energy, which was Queen of Cups, which is double water. Water of water. So there was lots of water in your reading. You also had the Four of Cups too, Hawa Hassan. And and but so I there is emotion, but one thing that I was really focused on was that Page of Wands, which is Earth of Fire. And so pages, like I said, are the younger energies where they explore things and they're excited, they're excitable. And the reason why I suggested that you do kind of like a group, kind of like a group outing to see if this person is interested as well, because it doesn't seem like that person even knows, right? And the reason why I suggested you go in a group is because we had the strength card in reverse. So I kind of feel like maybe you were a little bit apprehensive of letting this person know how you felt. And I think going out as a group or something where it's not as intimate as a dinner will kind of take the edge off a little bit. Okay. Yes, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so now to Tracy McCullen, the younger man, you want to see if there is. Okay, so we're going to use the. Why can't I remember this? Oh, the Dreamkeeper's Tarot. I was thinking Dreamscape, so I was like, no, that's not the name. That is not the name. Okay, so this is Tracy and the younger man. Wow, what's it like dating a younger man? I'm 45. My husband is 49. He and I have been together for a long time. We've been together since 2000. And sometimes, like, he goes to bed really early. I kind of go to bed early, but he goes to bed even earlier. And sometimes I'm like, wow, if I had if I had a younger person, like, would I even be able to keep up with them? Because, like, man, I'm tired as it is. Anyway. And then, I don't know, you guys, the younger people have different ideas and they think different things are funny. I don't know, but that could be cool. Exploring different things. Dream keepers. Yeah, but I like I like mystical moments too. It's really cool. My kids, young buck energy. Yeah, my kids gave me the Dream Keepers Tarot for Christmas a few Christmases ago. Yeah. All right, Tracy. Oh, you got the Two of Wands, Tracy. That's good. 10 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Swords. The Fool in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. And the 8 of Wands. Oh, and then underneath we've got the Page of Pentacles. Check out this Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Bird and serpent. Skeletons. I'm a sucker for skeletons. I just love them. Skulls, vertebra, just love it. Okay, so the main energy, we've got this Two of Wands. Oh, okay. We've got the Two of Wands. So positive, let's see, positive outcome. I don't know. It kind of worries me here, Tracy, because we've got the Seven of Swords. And this card is generally thought as the card of deceit and hiding things, right? We also have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Cups is like, that eternal kind of happiness and everything is great. We also have the 5 of Wands, the Fool in reverse, and the 8 of Wands. So I see lots of passion in here. 2 of Wands is your major energy, and meaning that you guys are having fun right now. There's lots of passion and lots of excitement, and you guys are planning on doing things together and making all of these plans. However, they're just with the 10 of cups and in reverse and the 7 of swords here, I feel, and the 7 of swords is looking up at the 2 of wands. So you see how the gaze of this card, of this woman here, she's looking up, or she's looking exactly at the 2 of wands. So there could be a situation. Oh, let me slide this down a bit so y'all can see. There could be a situation of deceit now, or maybe holding something back. And we also have the Fool over here. And so the Fool doesn't necessarily mean somebody who is, acting a fool, being an idiot or whatever. But it's a young energy. It's an energy that goes towards things without, thinking about the consequences. It's like an unjaded energy here. And with it being in reverse, I do feel like there are some reservations. There's some reservations. There's also the Five of Wands, which is also in reverse, and that is a card of some conflict, some external conflict. Um, so overall, I feel like you guys are having fun. And I don't necessarily feel like that it's going to be like very long term. I feel like it's something that is um that it's good for the moment. We also have the Eight of Wands as well, and this is a very action oriented card. So like I said, I think you guys are having fun, and I think it it's keeping you busy for now. Um, and also with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is Earth of Earth. I kind of feel like you guys are kind of satisfying a current situation at the moment. So, of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. Take it with a grain of salt. I wouldn't necessarily break up with this person, but the Seven of Swords is just really worrying me because, like I said, that's the card of deceit. So, if you were to, I don't know, think long term with this guy, I would just kind of just be careful, kind of be on the lookout for, just little bits of things, and keep the communication open as well. If you feel something, if you feel some kind of way, bring it to him. Talk to him about it. See what he says. Read between the lines, use your intuition, and then you can decide if, it's going to be worth your time and if it's worth continuing. So, and that could be that it's just a situation right now, things can change 6 months down the line, but that is what I'm seeing right now for you, dearie. That's definitely him. He needs to be free. He's in a situationship. Oh, because of the child. Yeah. And that ex is always going to be around, and I mean, he of course is going to have to put his child first, and that ex, depending on what type of person energy she is, sometimes it's not the best situation to be in, especially, if you're older, you're not like, you don't need that kind of drama. But I mean, right now it's fun. Like I said, with that Page of Pentacles energy, you guys are both fulfilling a need for each other right now. And, it doesn't necessarily need to be long term, but it could just be what it is at the moment. Have fun with it. That's what I would say. I'm kind of jelly, actually. I'm kidding. I'm not jealous. But, I've been married a long time. Okay. You're 59 and he's 37. Yeah. Yeah, see, you're done with all of that. You're done with all of that mess, There's at least I would be, but I have 4 kids and I'm so tired of dealing with teenagers. I'm done. I have my last teenager. She's amazing. All my kids are amazing, but it is tough. The kid thing is tough. Tough, tough, tough. And I don't think it ever goes away because my mom and my dad, they divorced when I was young, and I've had step parents all my life, and you know, their kid, I'm still in their lives, and there's issue with step parents, and I had an issue. It's just it's always ongoing. So, oh gosh. Okay. So he is professing his love. Could it be? But that could be how he feels today. Yeah, I don't doubt it, but Sag energy. Yeah, I agree with Elizabeth. Yeah, Elizabeth is the more intuitive me. She's a tarot reader as well, by the way. So she's really good. Okay, so next I have Ganessa. Are you still here, Ganessa? Ganessa, let me know if you're still here. We've got 7 people in. Oh, I've got 7 thumbs ups. Yay, people. Okay. So he is, yeah. Yeah, man, relationships, they're fun. They're fun. They're lots of work too. I mean, even my husband and I have been together, let's see, it'll be 26 years this year, and it's still work. I mean, it is still lots of work. So, all right, Ganessa. And someone else came in, Lisa Mays. Thank you both. Oh, okay, good. Oh, hey, Constance. Welcome in, girl. Yay to you both for showing up. Yes. All right, Ganessa, it looks like she's gone. Lisa May, did you have a question? Lisa May 9647. Let me see. Already he has no response. I'm an empath. I see visions. Oh, that's cool. See visions. I don't see things, but like I just know things. And I just know things. I don't see things or hear things. I can sometimes like see things, like if I'm focusing on, like, I don't know, the trees, the way that they move, like the leaves and stuff like that. I can see things. Or sometimes if I can see things in the soup as I'm stirring it. Scrying is what that's called. Yeah. I also bought a black mirror. Scryer. Yes, Constance. Yes, Elizabeth. Scrying. All right, Tracy. Well, good luck and have fun, my dear. Have fun. I think you should. I will live vicariously. Oh, it's this thing here. It's a piece of obsidian. Oh God, you can see all my fingerprints. I usually clean it. I haven't really worked with it too much just yet. It's been sitting on my altar, and I bring it out with me just to, so we can get acclimated. But it's just basically a piece of obsidian. And it's kind of used as like a mirror or scrying in water. That's another thing I wanted to try. I thought maybe about putting this in water and scrying in it that way. So, yeah, but it's kind of like the idea of a crystal ball. I saw something the other day in my kitchen. It was a shadow that should have been there, but it didn't feel negative. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, apparently John Dee had an obsidian mirror, and he used to scry for Queen Elizabeth, I think. And he actually got it from, I think he like took it, or he bought it from someone who took it from the like an Aztec temple or something like that, when the Europeans came over here and took all that they wanted. and killed and whatever, raped and pillaged. I digress. Anyway, that mirror, I believe, is still in Europe, and it's in one of the museums out there. And John Dee used it. All right. Well, Tracy's done. Ganesha left. Lisa May left. Yeah. One time I was looking for a house, and I went to visit this house. I really liked it. It had like a 3-car garage, like work area, bench. It had like a small pool in the backyard. It was 2-story. It had a place for the kids to have like a playroom. Everybody would have had their own bedroom. It was such a nice house. The only thing bad about it was it didn't have a bathtub, and I like to take baths sometimes. Um, but I went upstairs, and as soon as I went upstairs, I was by myself. I just felt this thing. I felt this thing behind me, and I felt it, and it didn't really feel good. And I turned around, nothing was there, but I got scared and I ran back downstairs. And then my heart was beating fast. I was breathing quickly. I was like, "Oh my God, what the heck was that?" And I gathered myself and I went back upstairs because I was like, I wanted to talk to it, see what it was, or you know. And then when I went back upstairs, it wasn't there anymore. And I tried looking for it. I went in all the rooms. I checked the closets. So I don't know. I don't know what it was, where it went. I didn't see anything, but I felt it. I felt it behind me. Um, and I don't know if I told my son about it, but I took him to see the house. My mother-in-law wanted to see it as well because we were kind of serious about buying it. And my son walks into the house and he kind of steps in, walks towards the stairway, looks around, and he was like, "I don't like this place." And I was like, "Why not?" And he was like, "I don't like it." And like I showed him all the cool stuff. I showed him the garage, I showed him the pool, I showed him the rooms upstairs, and he was like, "I don't like it." He's just like, "I do not like it." So I think he felt that thing too. So, yeah. Yes, yes. It was mm, window or blinds. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird. When do you come? Oh, so I've been trying, Tracy, I've been trying to come on Sunday nights. But I don't really plan it. Um, and I don't like put my little notification out. So, but I do try to come on Sunday nights. So if you just like subscribe, then you can get the little notification that I'm coming on. I don't really post all that often either, but I try. I used to post a lot. I used to do like daily readings and shorts and stuff like that. But then I stopped and then I got a job. So now I work like 40 plus hours a week, and I just happen to be on PTO. So anyway, long long story just to tell you, I try to come on Sundays, but I'm not regular. So just subscribe and hit the bell button so that you can so you'll be notified. So you're welcome. Elizabeth thinks she monopolizes me. No, honey bunny, you don't. I don't know. I like all the stars have to align for me to read. Like my husband is out playing hockey right now. My kids are doing their thing. Um I have dinner defrosting, so it's not quite ready to be made. So, and I worked today, so I got some things done off my Pentacles list. So I was able to do some other stuff. So it's not just you. It's not just you. But I did decide not to go live on Friday nights because that's when you go live. My husband plays hockey Friday nights and Sunday nights. So, so yes. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Well, welcome to the fam, and I hope to see you again, and keep us updated on your situation. Inquiring minds would like to know. Mm. Mm-hmm. Constance has a big family too. Yeah. But you get to work during the day, right? You do your readings and stuff during the day. A lot of the times Constance goes live and I'm at work. So, yes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were going live a lot during the day. So, all right, guys, I will go ahead and close up. I've got to take care of some things, and then me and Elizabeth have to plan. We're going crystal digging, and we have to plan our trip in April. So, so it was nice hanging out with everybody, and thank you so much for everybody letting me read for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for all the people who liked the live, and thank you for subscribing. So, he calms my horse in storm. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. You're welcome, Hassan. I'll see you in Elizabeth live on Friday. That's cool. My mom had a horse and I never rode it. Her name was Sassy. I never rode her though. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it always looked fun. She wasn't really a riding horse though. So, all right. Okay, guys, let me close up and I will see all y'all later. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.